My sweet wonderful people, how are we all doing? How are we all holding up? I didn't have a good day, annoyingly enough, because I really tried today. I woke up and I was like, you know what, today it's gonna be a good one. Today's gonna be a good one. But it wasn't. It was fucking terrible. And it is, again, just after 8, which means that I had the roughest hour of the day. A couple of days ago, I was talking to a dear friend of mine. Her name is Emily, and she is, first of all, one of the prettiest women I've seen in my life, and also one of the wisest. We were talking about a friend of ours and about things, about love and all the other things, and I told her, like, the takeaway from the conversation was that someone we know doesn't really know how to be, doesn't really know who they are without that person. You know what I'm saying? And to make a very long story short, I told her, like, listen, like, I don't know who I am without Dominic. Like, I feel so lost. And she kind of, like, got my hand and she was like, listen here, you little bitch. It's fine to not know who you are after all of this. You always knew who you were with Dominic and before Dominic, but the way how it ended, it's very normal to be lost and confused. And that really helped me, honestly and truthfully, simply because of the fact that no one really knows how it is to lose a partner unless you've lost a partner, or, you know. And the big thing with grief, like I said in my first video, is, you know, grief is different for everybody. And as a partner, it's just such a bizarre thing, because the things you read online about grief and about losing a partner and all the other things, the thing is, nobody has lost your partner. I don't know how it is to lose your partner or to lose your grandpa, grandma, or whatever, because I've never met them and I don't have that relationship with them. So grief is very isolating, also because of that fact. Because I'm also part of the problem, but, like, I'm different people with different humans. Very normal. One of the things that some people are starting to say to me is, Noah, I am so proud of you. Honestly and truthfully, you're handling it so well. And I actually really don't like that, because I am not handling it well. The people who are handling it well are his friends, his family, and I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. However, I don't like that people tell me that I'm doing well, because that takes away from what they are doing and how they're treating everything and how they're continuing to live their lives in the most painful way possible is, in my opinion, so beautiful, and exactly how Dom would want them to live. Dominic wouldn't want us to be sad for the rest of our lives, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't help me though, because I just feel like this intense stress and this intense, like, fear, and I don't know, like, I feel like I need to be myself again in a way, to get better, because Dominic would want me to get better, and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And then I was talking to another friend of mine. Just met him. He's a very nice fella. We were calling, and I was just kind of, you know, getting there. I was like, I was just venting, honestly and truthfully enough. And one of the things he said to me was, listen here, Noah, this is gonna sound tough, but Dominic is no longer here. You can still honor him in the ways you want, but your life cannot keep revolving around him. It now needs to revolve around you. And for whatever reason, that just clicked, and I was like, yeah, annoyingly enough, he's right. And I was mad at him, not gonna lie. I told him I wasn't, but I was mad at him because he is right in a way. I hate the fact that at this point in time, I feel like I'm just existing, and I feel like nobody really talks about it, but, like, existing is fucking exhausting. Like, the thought process of one day at a time, it really does help, honestly. But it's also exhausting because things need to happen. I cannot keep paying my apartment that I am not even living in because it was our apartment. It's too expensive, and like, I'm sorry, I just can't do it, which I've also felt very bad about and very guilty and sad about because that's the place where we're going to make our memories and all the other things. But I'm 23 years old. I cannot keep paying the apartment. And in a way, I really want to. I really want to, because it's the only thing I really have from him anymore. Except for his phone number. Long live that fucking phone number. Man, it's so tough. And I wanna be myself again, and I wanna feel like myself again. And sometimes I forget to give myself just a tiny bit of grace. Because this relationship I had with him, this was our first like long term relationship. I've dated and slept with guys before, but it wasn't anything like this. And I need to, like, in a way, be a little bit more graceful with myself, because who the fuck loses their partner at 23? I never learned how to live without him because I didn't get the chance to. And you know what the thing also is with grief? Is that you're not just grieving a person. You're grieving who you were with that person. You're grieving all the plans you made. And in a way, this is gonna sound very selfish maybe, but in a way, I am also just so mad and so sad that I'll never be a normal 20-year-old. Like, it's never gonna be normal again. I'm going to see him in a couple of months, and I'm very excited for it. I can't be there for his birthday, which is just, again, keeps on going. I can't be there for my birthday, which is also, again, this. I always hated my birthday, but he always just made a big deal out of them. And he didn't particularly like his birthday, but I always made a big deal out of it. But I got, luckily, thank you, my beautiful job, I got free for our anniversary, which I'm very grateful for, because that's the day that we always just celebrated. And we love to build Legos together, and he got some Lego sets, and I'm just gonna make them there. But the thing is, I never went to Ireland alone. And going, like, the last time I was there was for the funeral, and going back to Belgium, it's been, what, 2 months or something? It was so painful that in a way I know it's gonna sound so bad, but I don't want to go back. Because I know that I can't stay there. And I know it's just his body that's there, like, he's gone, he's not there, he's not, but, it's so bad, but I really, like, I've tried, I'm searching for ways to move there, but where he is, like, I can drive a car. Where he is in Ireland is just a very secluded area, and I need to find a job then, and I need to find housing, and that's already a big thing in Ireland, and Ireland is expensive as fuck. So I just and also I can't do that because he moved here for a reason. I'm just so lost. And I'm so jealous of my peers, of the people in my age group. And I'm also in a way so sad and disappointed that it isn't me. I know I'm not supposed to say something like that, but here I am. I am so sad that I'm not the one laying on the ground. Like, Jesus, that man. He was, and he's perfect, and I never really understood what he saw in me. But he really loved me. And like I said in the last video, I need to take care of the person that he loved. But I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Honestly, I don't even recognize myself. Anyway, today was a bad day. To be expected, it's normal to have off days. I'm just hoping that in a couple of days I'll have a good one. Because I haven't had a good day since the moment he died. And that is just... ugh. Also, I feel like such a creep and such a psycho for talking in or sending messages to his phone number. Like, I swear, I'm normally very low-key, but this is just... Anyway, whatever gets you through the day, I guess. I miss him so much. And I don't think that's gonna go over. And maybe that's okay. You know? Life keeps going. Anyway, hope you guys are well. If you're in Europe and heat wave is hitting you, drink enough water. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.